Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about beauty favorites. The first thing that I'm going to mention, I actually don't have a favorite foundation. I've been rotating through foundations too much to just pick a favorite. And I probably already had it in one of my favorites, which was the Milani 2-in-1 foundation. I absolutely just love that foundation. Matter of fact, let me just get the bottles out. For those of you who haven't seen it before, this is the Milani 2-in-1 foundation slash concealer. And I showed this several times in my videos. That's why I really didn't have it in my favorites. You guys are probably really sick of hearing me talk about the Milani 2-in-1 foundation, but it is bomb. I use 13 and 11. Sometimes I mix it. Sometimes I just use all of 13 by itself. Just because if I'm doing a lot of highlighting, then I really don't need to mix it, because once I highlight with a lighter concealer, it just kind of balances everything. Sometimes I actually just highlight with number 11 because it has that golden undertone. And I love the fact that it has a pump. This is the Pure Cameo contour stick. I have this in the shade dark, I want to say. It's just a dual-ended contour foundation stick. So you guys know I always use my black Opal foundation stick. I used to have the lighter color to highlight with, but I just fell in love with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. So there's like no concealer that can top that other than my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, of course, but we're not talking about the NARS right now. We're talking about this stick here. So it's just a dual-ended stick. It has your highlight on one side, your contour on the other side. They are retractable. Okay, so you just twist it and it comes right on up. This is actually lighter than my black Opal stick, which I guess I'll pull that too. So here's the black Opal foundation stick, and you can actually see how dark it is compared to the Pure. This is the Pure. Okay, it's deep enough. Gives you what you need. I got a nice contour. You can see that cheekbone is popping. And this is the black Opal one. So this is the one that I normally use all the time. And this is the one that I just started using, which I actually like. So, right in the middle. Okay. It is very creamy. It blends out really well. So dark is definitely my shade. I want to say they have one shade that's probably deeper than this stick. And then they have a couple other shades if you guys are a little bit lighter. So you check this out. Sticking with the highlight and contour category, I finally found the Black Radiance palettes, okay, in my area. We first heard about them. Everybody's raving about them. Everybody's picking up their palettes. I was hunting everywhere looking for these palettes, and nowhere in my area did they carry these. Not one drugstore had these. I was very upset. So I just gave up. And then what happens? I didn't even thinking about it. Walk in the store and they got all over the shelves, okay? So I just got both. This is the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palettes. And I really wanted these palettes because, of course, they catered to darker skin, brown skin. And the fact that they had them in different levels. They had light to medium and then medium to dark. I love when companies do that, okay? So I have options. Give me options. It has like a little guide on the inside for you to apply it, how you should apply it. It has a little bit of stuff on the back to give you more tips on how to apply it. The light is on the top. Dark is at the bottom. So you can see this medium to dark is the one that I use today. So this is the contour shade. The middle one is the sculpt shade. This highlight here, oh my god, that's it right there. I actually use Black Radiance face powders in Rich Mahogany and also Ebony to set my contour. So I'm already familiar with Black Radiance products. Like, I just love their face powders. I love their face powders to contour with. It's just, they're inexpensive and it's the right tone. It's the right undertone for brown skin. So that's why I ride with Black Radiance, okay? These wipes here, I should have added this to my favorites. I love Pampers sensitive wipes. Okay, so moving on to lip products. So I have 3 products that have been my ride or die for nude lips, which is what I have on again today. These 2 are from IMAN Cosmetics. This one is called Babydoll. This is their luxury moisturizing lipsticks, and I actually reviewed these in a video before, combined with their lip pencil, also from IMAN Cosmetics. This one is in the shade Cocoa. The fact that it comes with its own sharpener on the lid, and I like to top it off with the lip gloss from Anastasia, and this is in the shade Gilded. One of my favorite lip glosses to just top off any lipstick. We just want to add a little sheen to it, a little gold to it, and that's how it looks. I just love this lip gloss. So I want to swatch the Babydoll for you. And hopefully you'll be able to see Babydoll. It's a new lipstick, so you probably won't see it, but that's Babydoll. And see, it just blends into my skin. It complements my skin. It's not something that stands out off of my hand. It complements my skin complexion. So that's what you call a new lipstick. If you swatch a lipstick and it pops off of your brown skin, it's not a new lipstick for you. If it just kind of melts in and blends in with your skin complexion, then that's a new color for you. That's how you determine if these shades too light for y'all. Some of y'all, And then this is the lip pencil in Cocoa. They complement each other very well. My other find from Walmart was this brow pencil that I've been using quite often, especially on my way to work. This is like my ride or die pencil. It has the wand, the spoolie on one end, and on the other end you have the pencil, so it's a dual-ended pencil. And this is actually from e.l.f. Cosmetics. Found it at Walmart for $1. This is in the shade Neutral Brown. Okay, I think they have like a light brown, and also they have black. It's pretty dark, very dark. It's probably a little bit darker than I would prefer, but it works. Now I have an alternative to the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. What is it? The Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. This always makes it to my favorites, but I wanted to find another primer that was not expensive and also drugstore friendly. So I found the Milani Prime Shield Primer. I won't say they're quite the same, but it's definitely something that I will reach for, like on just, I don't know, makeup for work. Everyday makeup, I will use this primer. Now, if I'm trying to just be beat and slayed for hours and everything like that, then of course I have to go to my Becca, because Becca your makeup does not crack with the Becca, okay? No oil is getting through that barrier with this primer. But I don't like using this daily because it's super mattifying, and at times I think it dries out my skin a little bit. This is actually the mattifying and pore minimizing primer, and I used this one today, and I've had my makeup on for about 3 or 4 hours. I did touch up, so I did touch up my lipstick before I came back on camera. It was a little bit oily. For it to be a drugstore primer, I really do like this primer for everyday purposes. You guys know I have tons of makeup brushes. I love finding different companies that have really good quality brushes to just add to my collection, and just toss out older brushes that just maybe need to be discarded and I've had it forever. I have this brush set from Vanity Planet. It comes in its own leather pouch, which is always great. And here are all of the brushes, nicely packaged, individually wrapped. The larger ones have brush guards on them, which is also great. And then all of these over here, which are eye brushes, and it looks like there is one lip brush. Yep, there's one lip brush on this end. A total of 15 different brushes, and that's including this kabuki brush here. It has a lot more eyeshadow brushes than anything. Like, the set doesn't come with tons of face brushes. I love eye brushes. Like, that's my thing. I love eye brushes. It also has a fan brush in there too, so that's really good too for your highlighting purposes, okay? Alright, so I'll see you guys later. Bye. Stay flawless, boo.